Hello, dear students. Let us continue the property of the fuels. Last class we were discussed about the 5 properties, which are calorific value, plus point, ignition temperature, viscosity. And here we are going to discuss about the density. So you know the density. You know about the density. Density is the mass per unit volume of the fuel, which affects the fuel's weight and energy content. Density is the mass per volume of the fuel, which affects the fuel's weight as well as the energy content. Fuels with a higher density often contain more energy. When a fuel requires more energy, it should have more dense. The sixth property of the fuel is sulfur content. Each and every fuel should have its own sulfur content. Fuels often contain sulfur, which can produce sulfur dioxide during the combustion, contributing to air pollution. So, fuels often contain the sulfur, which can produce sulfur dioxide during the combustion, contributing to the air pollution. Lower the sulfur content is preferred to minimize the environmental impact. If our environmental impact, it means that if the air is required not to pollute, the fuel we are utilizing should have less sulfur content. The seventh property is volatility. The ease with which a fuel evaporates. Volatility means the ease with which a fuel evaporates. With the help of volatility, the fuel is easily getting evaporated. More volatile fuels tend to vaporize quickly, which can be advantageous in some engines, but also poses risk of explosion or fire. If the volatility of the fuel is more, it can evaporate quickly, which means that it is an advantage to the engine of some kind. But in many problems, there is a possibility of taking risk of explosion or getting fire. So we should be very careful for selecting the volatility. The eighth property of the fuel is combustion efficiency. The extent to which the fuel burns completely, producing energy and minimal pollutants, is known as the combustion efficiency. The extent to which a fuel burns completely, producing energy and minimal pollutant is known as the combustion efficiency. Incomplete combustion produces carbon monoxide and unburned hydrocarbons, which reduce the efficiency and harmful. So, incomplete combustion produces carbon monoxide and unburned hydrocarbons, which reduces the fuel efficiency and the fuel is becoming harmful. As content, solid fuels like coal leave behind non-combustible residues known as ash. Solid fuels like coal leave behind non-combustible residue, which is known as ash. High ash content reduces the efficiency and increases the cleaning and maintenance cost. High ash content reduces the efficiency and increases the cleaning and maintenance cost. The 10th property of the fuel is cetane and octane numbers. Cetane and octane numbers. Cetane number for diesel and octane number for gasoline measure the ignition quality and performance of the fuel. Cetane number of diesel and octane number of gasoline measures the ignition quality and performance of the fuel. Higher the cetane number indicate easier ignition in diesel engine, while higher the octane number indicate better resistance to knocking in gasoline engine. It means that cetane number should be higher in the diesel engine and octane number should be higher in the gasoline engines. With this, let us conclude the property here, and we will discuss about the testing of fuel in the next class.